Yeah, massively. I pride myself on hard work and wanting to be better every day. So when I coach the boys and when I take games, I want the intensity levels and the environment to be like a match, and I want them to go through the struggles they will within a game environment. And it's not all going to be pretty and you're going to have to work hard, but with the quality they possess and the understanding that they can absorb, hopefully they'll come off the better end of it. I think the people and the environment that we've created as a group, starting off especially with the scholarship program, starting off with 25 boys, incorporating another 25 boys, so we have 50 boys in our first year, and then creating it into now a massive scholarship program where we are the best about, and we've got various centres and stuff, and that's only achieved by people all buying into what could be. When I look back at when we first started this all out, we had good people, and we had good ideas, but it's putting into play. And then to get people on board, you have to continue being the best. So whether it's a coaching session on a cold Tuesday night, you've got to give your best coaching session on that cold Tuesday night. And then people see that and it relays in terms of, wow, do you know what? It's a cold Tuesday night, but them coaches and the way he wants his players to play and the way his environment is, people go, oh, I want my kid or my son or my girl to be a part of that. And that's how things grow. And I think coaches that have come into it, they've had to adapt, because they go, what they're used to isn't what we have here in terms of there's demands. Like, we want to be the best, and to be the best, you got to be on your game from minute one. Whether that's pumping the balls up to laying out cones in a straight line, we got to make sure it looks to a T. And then whatever you offer the children in terms of your coaching advice, that comes next, you know what I mean? Yeah, listen, this stuff for me is unbelievable, but this comes secondary. I think from the outside looking in, people go, wow. But for me, it's the level of players that we have within the club, and the teams that are so competitive in their leagues. That's what it's all about for me, because ultimately I'm a coach and I'm more worried about the football and the players and how they are developing, but also enjoying the love for the game. I think that's the most important part for me. Yeah, I think obviously with having our own HQ as such, whereby we've always been at places, but they've not been our home, and to have GB10 to be our HQ and used to our disposal is going to be massive for us in terms of everything we want to bring in the future in terms of tournaments, just the level of surface that the kids are playing on, these little things. Hopefully having the AstroTurfs put in place, that's massive for us, and to be able to use it, especially for myself in terms of putting on sessions regularly, telling people, right, you got to come down to our facilities because you ain't getting better outside of, especially there's not even free clubs that offer what we offer in terms of the coaches to the level of infrastructure that we're trying to bring. Yeah, I think obviously having been in a similar situation whereby you always want to thrive to be at the top. So everyone looks at the Prem, everyone looks at the Champ and whatnot. And that's a small percentage of people that ever make it to that. So it's, where do you fit beneath that? And I feel that regardless of us being a grassroots team or a grassroots club, we're trying to install that Premier League environment whereby we've got a paid coach with every team. We've got the best facilities in terms of what you're training on. The best equipment, whether that's balls, bibs, cones, like just these little small details that make a big difference. Because then 1%ers over as a period, as a player, as a 1%er, you're always looking for that 1% to be better than another person. So if we can make something better than what other people offer, then that's just going to calculate in terms of us being the best overall. Massive in terms of what's offered now, in terms of player development, little individual programs. There's now boys having their own gym program, having a place just to have lunch. Whereas like we'll have a session and we'll go down to McDonald's and have something to eat. And just having somewhere to just be around your friends and having that HQ to talk about football, talk about any sort of way of life, just having a place that you can call home. Like we have boys here that they don't want to leave here. Their session finished 2 hours ago and they're still sitting with each other in GB10, just enjoying life, because it's that environment they feel comfortable and they're happy to stay. With the scholarship program, we like to have one-on-one conversations with our players to see where they're at in terms of their development and where they want to go. Being able to give them information that we might not be able to give them within the session, but we can give them after. For them, I think that's massive, because I know when I was playing, sometimes stuff that you've been given within the game or within the session, you take it but you don't absorb it. But to then have that contact time after and go like, you've done this really well, but we need you to do this better. You then go into your next game or your next session thinking, right, you're mindful of what you've done well, but you know you need to try and implement this and do this better. Yes, I think it's endless. I think every conversation, every meeting we have, there's always another string to our bow. We're always trying to incorporate something else. Is there another way of creating another team? Is there another way of putting on another tournament? Is there a better coach that we can bring in to better our players? There's always that one, like I said earlier, that 1% to make this whole thing a better place. There's always looking to create. Because as soon as you find comfortability, that's when other people excel. You always got to be checking your shoulders and looking over what people are doing. Okay, I like that, but why can't we have that? Why can't we do that better? And it's just, I think that's just having that mentality to want and thrive to be better than everyone else. I think seeing what we've had, where this has all started and what it's become, and not knowing where it's going to end, I think that's probably the most exciting part for me, and that's why I want to be a part of it, because I don't see this stopping now. I think it's only going to grow bigger and better. And I think with the pathway we have from the first team to our youth section, I think that correlating really well. I think the first team will only get better if we provide our players with the best coaching, the best development, because that's going to hopefully fall in place where if they don't play higher, then they can go play for our first team. I think in terms of what we bring to the table in terms of a realistic pathway, I think we don't give false hope. And as I've just said before, nothing's given to you. Yes, your son or daughter could be a good player, but it's a long journey to make it to where they want to be. So if they join us, we're going to work hard with them and try and give them a realistic pathway to hopefully where they want to be. Whether that's non-league, whether that's Premier League, we're going to make sure they reach to their full potential, and so we can say we've been a part of it. Yeah, massive. I feel that I probably didn't reach or haven't reached my full potential in terms of as a player or where I wanted to be, but I'm fine with that. That's football. But I tell you what, I enjoy my career, and I've enjoyed my career so far, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So if I can try and better the players I coach to not just settle for what I settled for, to want to be better than what I was, then that's the best outcome for me.